Marry me, Gemini. Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all Geminis, and it's starting today, the 19th of July, 2024. I believe we are streaming on Twitch. I'm not sure that we're streaming on YouTube yet. It doesn't look like we are, but hopefully YouTube starts streaming soon. Let's see. We are streaming live, hopefully. And what was I going to tell you? Today I'm reading with the Golden Tarot of the Renaissance, and I've already purified with this beautiful vervain by Panier des Sens. You can find the links to purchase those products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube on a restream and you don't want to watch me shuffle, just use the timestamps to get to the reading. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without ads when you subscribe. Gemini, this goes out to a lot of Geminis. So if for some reason it doesn't seem like it's applying to you, it's probably just not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs. And remember that we have a daily reading for all signs, Wednesday through Sunday. You can find the most recent of all the tarot streams on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. Our shop is at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com. That's a bunch of affiliate links, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. Our new shop is about to have a grand opening, and we will send out an email to everybody letting you know when that's open. In the meantime, we do have a preview soft launch going on, and if you look in the chat thread of this stream, you will find a link to that. If you'd like to give a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. If you are on YouTube, you could also use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support. Gemini, we appreciate you for being here. I know there's a lot of stuff you could be doing right now, and the fact that you're with me today makes me feel so good. So I appreciate your presence. And thanks again to the amazing moderators that are on this stream. All right, let's take a look and see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Geminis. Starting off with, what is this one? The Queen of Wands. I've got to read these because I'm really bad at these pictures. This is not a deck that, that makes a lot of sense from a traditional perspective. This is the Sun card, and this is the Devil. Okay, we had 2 readings with the Devil in the exact same spot. You and the general reading for all signs. So the Devil represents being attached. The Devil represents attachment, usually being attached to certain outcomes, wanting things to be a certain way, and being disappointed or upset if things aren't that certain way. And the problem with that is that you are, when that is true for you, and if that's true for you, it means that you are operating under the false assumption that you know what's best, and that you know better than the infinite what's best. So it's saying you don't, and that what is coming in your path is really amazing, and that if you are not careful, since it may not look like what you think it should look like, especially at first, you may reject it out of hand. And if you reject it out of hand, then you may miss it completely. And you may have to wait until it comes around again, and then wait until it comes around again. So do yourself a favor and take a pause before you reject anything over the next couple weeks. Just say, well, maybe. You don't have to accept it, but you could say, maybe, let's keep an open mind. I'll make up my mind later. Because you could be right. You could be right that it's not a good thing, and that you want to reject it. But you could also be wrong. It's saying you could be wrong. It could be based on the fact that you have an idea of what you want, which is great, but then aren't able to see beyond that and see things from a different perspective. And the universe wants you to see things from a different perspective because it's not that you're asking for too much, it's that you're not asking for enough. So the sun card is the divine design of your life, that solar light. And it doesn't skimp. It's not going to withhold anything. It's going to give you the whole thing, everything that you need to be happy and for your life to work out in amazing ways. And if you are on the beam of that solar light, on the beam of that divine design, things work out in ways that you definitely weren't expecting, but better than what you were hoping for. And that's what you want. Because if you already knew what was going to make you happy, you'd be happy. That's the message of this whole reading so far, is if you knew what was going to make you happy, you'd be happy. Now, that's not to say that you're not supposed to investigate, that you're not supposed to say, well, I think that this is going to make me happy. I think this is what I want. It's good to have goals. It's good to have objectives. It's good to have intentions. But then you have to take it one step further and say this or something even better that I don't even know exists. Right? This or something even better that's beyond my comprehension of what's possible. And because then when you open your mind, you're not saying, okay, I don't know anything and therefore just do whatever. You're saying, I'm doing my part, and so the universe is going to do its part. I'm doing my part to bring into my consciousness that which I think I desire. And now I have to let the universe do its part and upgrade my desires, because I have limited thinking that it doesn't have, right? So that's the whole idea of that solar light. So that solar light is something that you can connect with on a regular basis because it is the divine design. And what that solar light does is it emanates right from sphere number 6 on the tree of life, we say. And that represents the miraculous and the divine design. And when things are moving according to the divine design of your life, everything works out beautifully and things get rearranged and reordered to reflect that divine design. Now, if you're really enmeshed in this devil consciousness, which is simply nothing more than it has to be a certain way, it has to be a certain way, really being attached to things, then you'll perceive that divine design as being an attack on you, when all it's trying to do is arrange things for you so that you're happy. But since it, at first especially, doesn't conform to what you think it is, you say, oh, protect myself from the divine design. I have to protect myself from the solar light. Let's go to the devil because it's safe, right? And it's unfortunate that we do that, because it's sort of like, the person that has the disease, then part of the disease is being paranoid about the medication, right? And it's not that you have a disease, I'm just using that as an analogy, but the thing that's going to help you, then you're perceiving as being something that's attacking, something that you need to avoid, and it's not. So working with that solar light is really smart, because then you start to gently open up to the idea that, oh, okay, it's good. I like my objectives, but I can see that they were limited. I can see that things could be a lot even better. I'm open. I'm receptive to that. Yeah, go for it, solar light. I want that. I want things to be better. That's beautiful. I want that. I'm going to drop my preconceived notions right now. And again, I want to reiterate that it's not that you shouldn't contemplate what you want. Of course you should, but then be open to the something better. All right. So then this, what is this? The Queen of Wands? Yes. This Queen of Wands is talking about how you have been contemplating what you want. And that's where all that creative energy has been flowing from. And that's wonderful. But then you don't want this devil energy to get hold of your creative energy and stifle it by saying, and don't let it be any different than what I say. You don't want that. You don't want to stifle yourself like that. Okay, here's our beautiful Temperance card. Oh, hello. Come back here. Followed by the 9 of Cups. And then we have the, what is this? Knight of Cups. 9 and Knight of Cups. Wow, this is nice. So this is wonderful. So when you're opening up to the possibilities that the solar light can bring you, and you are allowing yourself to entertain the idea that it could be a lot different than what you thought, while still keeping the essence of what you wanted, what you're then opening yourself up to is great magnetism, great magnetic energy. You become a magnet to the things that are going to make you happy. And once you give that solar light right of way, and you say, yes, I'm open and receptive to it being whatever is for my highest good, whether or not it conforms to my vision of what I think I want, then all of a sudden, it's like somebody took the cover off the magnet and things just start coming to you in droves. All of your good just starts coming to you. More of this, more of that, more of this, more of that. Whatever you need, it's there. Whatever you need, it's there. And it's in abundance. This is a very satisfying, abundant card where really all your needs are met instantaneously. And then with this Knight of Cups, you get all of that intuitive data as to what to do with all of it. So now you've got, not only do you have all of this good coming to you, but then at every turn, you're being shown how to best implement it. Because if you were listening to the ego here, it's okay, reject everything that I didn't come up with myself. Okay, we don't want that. But if you're listening to your inner guidance, if you're listening to your intuition, it's saying, oh boy, look at all these resources. Okay, let's do this with that. Then let's do this with that. Then we're going to do this with that. And it shows you not only how to keep up that magnetism, but how to expand on it and how to make it grow. And that's where this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Cups work in combination. Your intuition and your creativity come together. And not only does the divine design bring to you all of this wonderful, everything that you want, but your own creativity and intuition starts to expand on it and really starts using it. And you start demonstrating the genius that you are, the unique genius that you are, which this devil wanted to thwart because the devil was saying, no, it's got to be this little thing. It's got to be this little thing that I came up with, right? So, and then here, this Temperance card is saying, all of this wonderful new phase of creativity started as a result of you accepting some sort of healing recently. And that healing is still going on. That healing is going to continue going on. This is what I call that angelic elixir that she's mixing up here, or he or they. This is your angel. This is your own guardian angel giving you exactly what you need in every moment. So if you're having a problem, mixes up a potion for the problem. If you want more expansion in your work, mixes up a potion to expand in your work. And between this and the solar light, you have some mighty, mighty helpers in the invisible realms really there, right there with you, making sure that you have everything that you need to expand on your work, to expand on your good. And the only thing that you have to do is be willing and open to not limit it. That's your only possible hiccup here, is this sort of knee-jerk response that, no, I said this. I said I wanted $15,000. And they're like, yeah, but you don't want the million? Okay. I'm just using that as an example, but you know what I mean? It's just like if we're not careful, we get so rigid in our understanding of what things have to look like that we don't understand that our idea is very limited. And we want to open up our minds and allow all of this healing and all of this grace, all of this creative energy, and all of these miracles to start really manifesting for us in big, wonderful ways. And the abundance is there right now. The abundance is there right now, but you must open your mind and you must be willing for it to look different than what you think it should. And then you're going to be so happy. You'll look back and you'll think, oh, I'm so glad I didn't get the thing the way I said, because that would have been so much different. Wouldn't have been enough. Whereas this was great, right? And so that's your gift right now, is being willing to open your mind to the idea that it could be a lot different and a lot better than your plans. All right, so Healing with the Angelic Elixir is the name of the meditation for this card that you can listen to. The Solar Light meditation is the meditation for this card, should you want to listen to it. And then there's one more meditation indicated here. This is the Devil card, and it's called Breaking Yourself Free from Fear. So those are 3 meditations that are indicated in this reading, and you can find the links to all those tarot meditations in the video description of this video. Thank you so much, Gemini. You're doing great. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And thank you so very much to the amazing moderators, Suzanne, Deline, and Dre. Excuse me. We'll see everybody, Gemini, in 2 weeks. Blessed be.